everybody. Good morning. Who are you?
Good morning, Backyard Carpenters.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Jane.
Hey, I'm Van. Baby boomers can do. Now, if you'll swing around this way, my wonderful camera person, right?
Okay.
This is just, the phrase is to knock off a little bit of polyurethane. So prepare for the second layer. They're actually saying more than one layer does better than a thick layer, right? So they recommend 3 layers for heavy traffic. Bedroom is not considered heavy traffic. So this is our first layer, and now we're getting ready to knock it down. All right, so you pull this thing back, all right, and then you take this pad. The yellow pad goes first, and then that goes under it, like so. All right, and it's all based off weight. All right. Ta-da! All right, now, be sure when you're messing around with equipment that you never have it plugged up. All right, so, and then let's see, where's the release button?
Right there.
That's the release button. Oh yeah.
He pushed it down with his foot. There you go.
Okay, so this is where it's gonna work.
We'll see.
We'll see. Alright. So I'm gonna get ready to plug this thing up, put my safety equipment on. We'll be right back. Alright, my turn to get to talk on camera. Alright, this is roughed up. We have roughed up the floor. Now what I'm going to have to do is, the pad that we just used, which is 150 grit, but it's not sandpaper, it's actually screen. I'm going to have to cut a small section to do around items I couldn't get with that big giant machine. So Jane is getting ready to start the vacuum process, because we got to clean all this up before we put our second coat of poly. The floors have been roughed up, as they call it. We also vacuumed it, and also I did a wet mop. Now we're just waiting for the wet mop to dry, okay, so that we can put on our second coat. I'm going to start in that corner and come this way. Again, I'm going to be putting down the polyurethane with the grain. Yeah. We're getting ready to do now the second and final coat. Some people recommend 3, but we're only doing 2. But anyway, so you can make sure you get real nappy rollers and saturate this like crazy. And so far, we've only used less than a half a can. So we got another can we're going to take back. So I'm again going with the grain. What Jane is about to do, since she's not the camera person anymore, is she's gonna do the areas that I can't get to. We actually got the door back on its hinges, and then Jane painted, well not painted, but polyurethane behind the door. And then I came across and finished it off, and this is right on the edge here. And this is the second coat of polyurethane. It's nice and shiny. It's going to take a little while to dry before. So with the door on, we can now close this and be able to get the ventilation to go out the open windows, because right now it does smell kind of strong. So second coat done.